Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is your one and only Madam MD, and I welcome you back. And if you're new here, karibu sana, and please remember to subscribe. So today in the house I have a guest, and I'm going to introduce my guest. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Yeah, tell us, who are you?
Hi, I am Philomena Waringa by name. I'm a mother of 3 children. I'm also married.
Yes.
I'm also born again.
Oh,
yes.
Pleasure. So Philomena,
Yes.
today we are going to talk about your pregnancy journey. Are you ready to tell us?
Yes.
Thank you. So guys, if you have questions for Philomena, you can please write them down in the comment section, but I'm going to ask them a few of them for you. So Philomena, let's know, you're a mother.
Yes.
A mother of how many?
Of 3 children.
Wow.
Boys.
You're mother of 3 boys.
Yes, 3 boys.
So how has the journey been with 3 boys?
Obvious, when I got my first pregnancy, that's when I got some, when you're getting your first child, you usually have a lot of challenges. To me, there were a lot of challenges, more than what I was expecting. Because now it was my first pregnancy.
Yes.
For the first few days, I was fearing even to tell people that I'm pregnant. Even my husband couldn't open up to that I'm pregnant.
Why?
Because of the fear. I had a fear that I was not ready for the pregnancy.
Is this something that you had planned, or it just happened?
It just came. In the process of having our happiness.
I know.
Too.
Wow, but how did your partner react?
He was so happy about it. For him, he was very ready, but for me, I was not ready because I was feeling I was so young by then. Because I was 21 by then. So I was young,
yeah.
And it was just that happiness of making myself happy.
Yeah.
But for him, it was very much ready for the baby.
At this point, have you started living together, or you're still having?
We were just. It was that in a relationship to Kawaida too.
Okay.
So yes, we were not living together.
No.
Oh yes.
Oh, sorry for that, but I can see you're happy for
yes,
now.
Oh, now I'm enjoying the marriage. I'm enjoying every part of it.
Oh no, you said you had not planned for your pregnancy.
Yes, I had not planned for it.
So after you told your partner, what actions did you take after there?
For him, he was very happy, and he took it in a very positive way. But for me, I had still that denial that I'm so young to get the pregnancy. I have to enjoy my life first. At that age of 21, you want to just hook up out, have happiness with ladies. Then the ladies the friends I had by then, they didn't have children. They were not even pregnant. So even meeting them and telling them my condition was so hard for me. Yes. But now what happened? After I got the pregnancy, I started having those morning news. In the morning I was vomiting. But the worst thing of it, I never wanted to have sex. For me.
Why?
I didn't know. When I used to have it, I used to puke. I don't know what was wrong. That's the thing that even made me start visiting my clinic earlier. Because now I was worried I'm pregnant. Now I know I'm pregnant. And when I went to visit one of the nurses, I had to ask some questions. When someone is pregnant, should you continue enjoying sex? Is it painful? What are the positive side of having sex or negative side of it? Because now I felt I should stop having sex. I should stop meeting the man. I felt out of the place with my friends because now the friends, they are not pregnant. They are not pregnant.
They will not even understand.
They cannot understand what I was going through. So sometimes you're eating food, I cannot enjoy that food that they're eating because of now the pregnancy I'm holding. Like skumas, I couldn't even to hear the taste of the skumas near me. Even the smell itself was very effective on me.
And how long did that last?
It took like 4 or 5 months to me. At the 6th month, that's when I started understanding myself. Now, even now, as when the pregnancy is at 5, now it's a big ball so everyone can see over it. Yeah. Others are happy about it, like my husband and the family, because now at that juncture we had even to go for the introduction to the family, to the family.
I understand.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and now, let me know. You said you had issues with your husband. Did you develop that hatred, like you didn't want to see him, you didn't want to see anyone around you?
For him, he had no option. For him, he used to come and, for the pregnancy, he was so positive on it. I was the one who was feeling negative, not because of my age and my friends.
Yeah.
Nothing else. See, they didn't used to have him. It's only that I felt it's too early for me to get the pregnancy at 21. I felt my friends now watakuwa wananichekelea that I'm pregnant, they're so young, they're going to hang out and spoil themselves when I'm there with my keyboard, I cannot go out. Yeah, that was the issues that I had. Okay. But not for him, he was very okay. He even used to come and get me, want to know what I want to eat because of our baby. Yes, such things.
And at what time did you do any scan to know the gender of the baby?
No.
You never did?
I never did. For my first one, I never did.
Why?
I didn't feel that she should know about the whether it's a boy or a girl. I was not ready to do any test. Because for him, he was ready for any. He was saying if it's a girl, she'll be Shiro, if it's a, and he was so excited about the pregnancy.
And how did you go about shopping for the newborn, for the unborn?
For the unborn, let me just be true out to you. I started doing my shopping when it was 8 months. Now you know that, yes, that's
so big.
It was big. That's when I thought of I should have a baby show, I should have some clothes. And for him, he was very, very careful on knowing when did I start doing my shopping, when should I start my clinics. So at my eighth month, that's when I started thinking about doing my shopping.
Okay.
Yes.
So you did unisex clothes.
Yes.
You didn't fantasize having those nice looking dresses for a baby girl?
No.
Why?
Because my mind was whichever child who will come with a boy or a girl, I was ready for any, because my husband was so positive on it. So I didn't mind whether to be a boy or a girl. And also the clinic I was attending, they were not so much on knowing whether, about knowing the sex mostly come on us ladies. Unataka kujua ni mtoto gani utapata, so that you uanze kununua whether it's blue or pink for the girls and boys blue, need such colors. But no, because I didn't have that idea inside me. I never thought of maybe going for those scans or anything.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, guys, let me know in the comment section. Did you do a scan to know the gender of the baby and what kind of clothes were you buying? Please write down in the comment section. So, Philomena, it's 8 months, you've done your shopping.
Yes.
You're approaching your last month.
Yes.
How are you reacting to, there's that fear, 1 week. You start counting days to delivery.
Now when you when you're almost to delivery time, that's then you start meeting in 3 days, maybe you're on a ball and go to a clinic. Because now I started my clinic and whatever. The process of going to the clinic, you'll get other women who have more experience. Maybe they had another pregnancy earlier. So you learn from them. But now I also, there are those people who keep on telling you, ukipata mtoto, utasikia uchungu, utafanya nini, those fears of fear of how pain I'm going to suffer when I'm giving birth. They're keeping me down sometimes. The story of utasukuma, utafanya nini, they're keeping me down.
I'm going to ask you a question about the delivery process, but before we go there, tell us, what's that one thing that you regret buying for your baby?
I regretted buying the walking baby, the baby walker.
The baby walker.
Yes, because now where I used to live, by then I was in a rental. I was in a rental house, and the space was so small. And where we used to go to do the shopping, and by then I was in business, and where the business was, it was so near. So for a baby, when you're having the baby walker, you need somewhere that you have, like as if you're going out, you want to go shopping with your baby or anything. But now where I had located my business, it was so close to where I used to live. So for the baby walker, it didn't work good for me. So I started regretting.
Like you wasted a lot of money
on my baby.
I did a video of things that I regretted buying for my baby, and I had a long list, and I felt like, this lot of cash that I wasted, almost 10K and something.
Yes.
That's a lot of money.
For me, I regretted buying the baby it costed me. And you know, now when you're waiting for a baby, you used to have those excitement of buy this will be the best for my.
You want the best.
You want
First
the
of all,
best,
if it's your first kid, you want to get them the best items.
I got the best everything. Although they were so unisex, I went for the best things, even the walker. But now the where I used to work was so near. I couldn't use the baby walker, so for me it was a waste.
So tell us about your delivery dramas. That's what you're waiting.
So I went for my clinic. You know, say when you go for the first visit to the clinic, the prenatal. When you go for those tests, there's this time they ask you at what time did you miss your last MPs? When did you didn't get them? But for me, I couldn't remember the date. So me, I was going for my normal clinic. When I went, they told me I'm not going back home. What? You're not going home? I've not carried anything. So they told me, mtoto wako amefika ni kama wewe ulikosea kujua date. And you know how those nurses sometimes
you don't have any pain?
I didn't have any pain. They speak the truth. I didn't have any pain.
Yes.
So I was told I'm not going home, I'm going for admission. I had carried nothing, I'd gone for the normal clinic, so I'd gone the normal way. So there I'm in the hospital, calling my husband, hi, how are you? Where are you? So what about that? So it was that communication between my husband and kwa nini go darling, kabo among was giving birth, misi kujua siku yangu mzuri. Because now I started telling the feelings I was feeling. At my last few weeks to delivery, my kid was not praying. Ile kucheza mtoto na kuruka mabumps. He was not.
So you went for a normal delivery?
So I went for a normal delivery. But my normal delivery, when I went, now the baby hakuwa anacheza as he is supposed to. At the last days, you know, kuna ile mchezo mtoto akiwaga anacheza at the last days.
Yes.
So there was no that kucheza. So when I went and reported, because now nakuuliza any problem? No. Yes, I have a problem. Of what? Mtoto achezi. So after hiyo wanafanyia hiyo kupima, wanapima mtu. After kunipima, they told me you're not going home. It's as if you're almost giving birth. So we wake up. After kuwekwa, the pain is not coming. Kamsema my delivery date, DD is ready. So my first experience was so funny because now sasa nilipelekwa, I was induced.
I hear that thing is so painful.
I'm not telling what experience that I felt. I've been induced. But no, it's good that I went through you conducive because it was that the pain of the child. That's the love I have for my child. So that mtoto wangu atakiwa mkubwa as big as he is, I feel that love of the pain I felt from the firstborn because hiyo kuinduziwa maji sio mchezo, my dear sister.
Did you have any issues with the nurses?
Yes.
Tell us.
Sana because sasa nawaambia it's better I die waache nitoke niende, I won't endure the pain again because it was too much. Because it's as if when the drips goes in, the kama mtoto anasukuma kidogo. I can just imagine it's one drop induced, then one centimeter the baby goes down. You can just imagine. So wanakipo ikwambia Philomena, you are almost, wanakuja wanakuguzaguza, hakuna. You cannot eat anything, you cannot move from that bed. You know, when you have the normal pain, you can move, jisugue mbongo kiasi.
Is your husband with you, if I may ask?
No, but then, now my husband is just communicating. Because now I went on, I remember it was on a Friday, Thursday, then it was Thursday, Friday. So for him, he just came for a normal visit, akaleta vitu za kawaida, then he went back. So I'm there on labor ward on my own. But there's a friend who came and visited me.
You know, I hear people saying that they would wish to have their husbands in the delivery room together.
No. For me, I would
Let me know, how would you like yours to be?
For me, maybe for him just to come. And I wanted to, when someone pushes the baby down, how one's feel when giving birth. But siketaka bonangu akuwe karibu, because kama angekuwa karibu sijui kama ningemwachilia, ningemshikilia yangu yote asiende.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So that was a very beautiful journey.
Yes.
And we thank God that you were able to tell it out.
Yes, and I got a very bouncy, a very beautiful baby boy of 4.3 kgs.
You know, we learned that you're a mother of 3
Yes,
boys.
yes, yes.
Guys, 3 boys.
But even
3.
the worst experience I got is my second born. Because now my second born, you know, for the first born, for the third born, the second born, I also went, when I'm almost giving birth, also my child was not hakucheza.
Oh.
So that one I did a CS.
Okay.
But now the worst experience I got was my third born. When I got my third born, I was working, I'm a forklift operator, machine operator.
Oh.
So in the process of working, because job nafanya, I'm operating the machines well. I felt some fruits coming out. And my dear friend, my dear sister, for the 3 kids that I had, I've never had any experience of that. Usually before birth, there's that fruit that comes out. So I'm there calling my sister Nyambura, hi, how are you? I'm feeling some feeling. She was asking me, are you stupid? Do you know that is the process of someone, that's the way ya kuonyesha mtoto anapokaribu kutoka.
Oh.
You know, I was on duty, I kept the machine down, kitu 3ish. I moved out of the company. I just went to Kamat. By then it was 24/7. Took the mat, took myself to Kenyatta without fear. I just called my husband. I'm there at Kenyatta. I'm not supposed to go to Kenyatta, but now the fear that the fruit came out, my fear was my baby may natoka anytime. So the worst experience I got was my third born, because now I've never experienced that the fruit comes out. I don't know that experience. I usually hear that the fruit comes out before the baby. I never, the amniotic fluid, I have never had such. So it was my first experience. Yes, but I experienced it in the worst way because I was still on my duty there, operating machines, then there. When I scared to
some fluids and you're so uncomfortable.
Yes,
you know?
about it, yes. Yes, so I had to run to rush to the hospital. They gave me a rest, and it was almost some few days to 4th March when Uhuru was to be chosen to be the president. I remember it was 3rd of March 2013. I remember the date so well. So the doctors in Kenyatta, unyatu wanaambia mtu, ujisaidie, hiyo ni shauri yako. If it is anything to wait, ama ni CS, because now I knew my baby had a coil. The coil had, the umbilical cord was all over the neck. So obviously I knew, or anything, I knew it was CS there. So I waited, nikaona they're not even hawashughuliki. So what I did, nilitoka tu venye nasikia kwa Kenyatta watu wanatokaga. So I just came out, booked a mat to Avenue Hospital. There they welcomed, because that's where I used to go for my prenatal checkups. There I went. I was given a room, I was told to rest. 4th March early in the morning, the gyno came. I was the first one in the line. I got my James.
You bouncing baby boy.
Yes.
And that's Philomena's pregnancy journey. It's so exciting. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe to this video. Don't forget to watch to the end. And the next video you're going to have will be parenthood with Philomena. Thank you guys. Please, Philomena, say bye-bye to my viewers and tell them to subscribe to my channel. Yes.
Do it. Subscribe and tell a friend to tell a friend.
Thank you, Philomena.